Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel, and today I have a video on just how I achieved this versatile quick weave and dyed my bundles. So to start off, I'm just using the same things that I used to dye my hair in the previous video. You can see how I touch up my roots, and then you could also see in my previous video how I dyed my hair this ginger color. So these bundles are actually the bundles that I had in my original Quickweave video, also linked here. And I just dyed them using the Loreal HiColor Copper highlights. And I had already dyed this hair, so it's a bit brown. But as you wash the bundles, just like when you wash your hair, it loses the color. So I'm just pretty much re-dyeing it, if that makes sense. And this is how I dye my bundles. I just put them in a bag, quick and easy, and I just pour the dye all over, just making sure that it's in all the crevices, and so that like it's not too streaky or anything like that. And as you can see, it matches perfectly with my hair color. If you want to create like very like bright highlights, you can also go in with some bleach and just create some lighter strands, and then deposit some like a door orange color or anything like that, just to create some highlights. But I'm starting off the quick weave just as normal and creating where I want my parts to be and my leave out to be. So I want to leave out on the side, so I'm just parting where pretty much would be the parting space for the side part. I don't really wear my hair to the side, but sometimes I just want the option, or just to see if like a certain look I wanted the option, and that's why I did this versatile quick weave. So you want to do an L shape on the side where you're doing your side part, and then you're going to make a T shape for the middle part, because you're going to essentially align that front part with the side part, as well as keep out some hair on the other side of your head for your edges, and just cover up those tracks. Now you can always keep out a lot more hair on your edges, or even the side, or even the bottom, to like put your hair in a ponytail, but I don't keep my quick weaves in for that long at all. Usually max is about 2 weeks for me, because my hair, I just feel like I need to wash my hair at all times, and I don't like washing my, like it's gonna slip out the way I do my quick weaves. So I just want to make sure that I just have enough to create some baby hairs and cover the tracks in the front, but I don't keep out a lot at all. So I'm going in with my weave protector, the protector for your the glue. And with this, you want to make sure you coat it evenly, and you actually fully coat your braids underneath, because this is going to make the process of removing the quick weave even easier, and making sure that there's no glue on your hair. Because If the glue does get in your hair, you can take it out safely without damaging your hair, but if you're not used to it and are not used to doing hair or like able to get it out safely, it can really damage your hair. So this is a way to protect that so it slips off easily and there's no tugging or pulling of the glue on your actual hair. So I'm just making sure this coating is going everywhere that is braided down, that is going to be glued down with hair essentially. As you can see the pattern, I have it on the side, I have some leave out on the side, and it goes around. I'm going to make a U shape and I'm going to cover the tracks or cover that cap in a U-shaped pattern up until I cover the middle part or the side part area. So essentially you'll see right here. I'm just going in a U part shape until I close up that middle part. And then I'm just going to cut out the middle part. So as you can see, this is about the last track that's going to close up that middle part with that U shape. And then from that point, all the tracks are just going to cover that side part leave out. And when you're laying those side part pieces, you want to lay it as if you are just laying down for a middle part. Because if you do lay it down the other way, it's going to be bulky when you have your middle part. Whereas you kind of want a little bit more volume when you're doing a side part than you do when you want a middle part. You don't want one side to be bulky and the other side not to be when you're doing a middle part, whereas a side part can get away with a little bit of a bumpy side or like a little more volume. So I'm just going to lay the rest of these tracks on this part of the cap, and I'm laying them straight across, no curve. You can add a little bit of a curve. I do that with the first like couple tracks just to kind of like get the flow of a side part, but you just want to stack them. And then you see I'm just laying them flat straight on that cap piece. And that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna stack those until I cover that whole thing. See, it's straight across just like that, because you curved it all around, so you should only have that rectangular piece of that space on the cap to cover it. And you could just cut the tracks to lay them down, almost like you're doing a flip over method. Guys, and that's pretty much it. You can see you can part it down the middle. It's pretty like straightforward, and you could also just move it off to the side. Now, when I do this again, honestly, I learned from like this, I would probably create the side part a little bit, like, I don't really like a deep side part, so I probably would not make it so deep. But guys, if you like a deep side part, this is all for you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.